Welcome to the United States of Tiffany. Our commentary offers a humorous take on wrestling. Please note, we're not bullying or attacking the wrestlers. We're engaging with the choreographed sport and its storylines. Our jokes and observations are about the characters and storylines, not the real people behind them. Tourists and citizens alike, welcome. Enjoy the show, and remember, it's all in good fun.
Happy Halloween, everybody. I hope you had a good day. I'm going to keep this very short and sweet because Smackdown was Smackdowning. It's the best way to explain it. And it lagged on my end, so I didn't get to see everything. So I'm going to make this very short and sweet for y'all. Promise. Keep my fingers crossed. Hello, Kayla. Hey, Big Jeffers. Hello, Jay. How are you guys doing? All right. So from what I saw and what I got to see, the show actually kicked off with Tiffany Stratton calling out Jade Cargill for her attack last week. Now, if y'all didn't see it, you missed a real treat because Jade came out there and took out Tiffany Stratton with precision, took out her leg. And so sis is very much at a quarter of capacity. She mad. She came out there sounding like a 13-year-old girl hollering on the microphone. Jade Cargill, get out here so we can have words. That's how she was. I'm not going anywhere until you come out here. Get out here right now. Because as far as I'm concerned, we can have this fight right now. We're not waiting till tomorrow. And I was like, ooh. So Nick was like, no, I can't have you jeopardizing you. The doctor said no contact until tomorrow. They are barely willing to clear you to wrestle till tomorrow. And she was like, do you think that I care about that? I don't care about any of that. I care about getting my hands on Jade Cargill. So Jade Cargill music hit, and she come out there and she was like, you calling me? Moi? Oh my God. So, of course, Nick is like, Jade, we're not doing this. You need to go. So Jade Cargill was like, oh, Nicholas, baby, you don't have to worry about me. She was like, this little thing she wants to do, it does not serve me. I got busted open and tasted my own blood the last time I was in that ring. So she said, this right here is nothing to me. I want that championship. So I don't have any reason to go in there and touch her. Until we hit that ring next tomorrow and that bell rings, she don't have nothing to worry about. But I promise you, by Saturday, she'll need to be very worried. And you might want to keep that medical staff on call. Of course, Tiffany wasn't trying to hit it. So she ran down there on her good leg and jumped, and the security caught her. And she was screaming, let me go. Let me go. Like,
drop that ass. That's how you let it go.
It's funny. It's funny. So it's a very, very short-lived show. So Braun Strowman's show is good. If you like If you're a foodie and you like food, Braun Strowman has the right personality for that. And I like the show. I think they USA Network should keep it. It's a good show. She did. She only got one good foot, B. She only got one good foot. Sugarfoot was running, honey. Okay. Then we had Ilya Dragunov. So Ilya had the open challenge. Okay. Open challenge is weekly. You know, he was out there. And of course, we saw last week that Nathan Frazier was going to go out there and challenge. But for whatever reason, Ciampa's punk ass came out there and he goes, I know you're not going to let this nerd challenge for the U.S. title. And it's like, bitch, what? Aren't you like 80? Like, don't you have like some tapioca pudding to be eating? Don't you got like some type of geriatric shit you need to be concerned with? Why you worried about him being a nerd? Your old ass is still sitting up here slow grinding to the to the motherfucking BGs, nigga. Like, you cannot talk about Fraxium, neither one of them, in any way, shape, or form when you are the past in the heaviest of sense. Okay, that's what pissed me off. I was like, who the fuck is he talking to? Like, but whatever. He was in his feelings apparently. And Ilya was just like, no, we're not doing that. Look, your bald-headed ass need to understand something. The open challenges for everyone to be able to compete and have an opportunity. That is why I'm continuing Sammy's tradition and John Cena's tradition. And it has nothing to do with you being who you are, because who gives a fuck about you, bitch? I'm the champion. Now, if you happen to beat me and become champion, then your ass do whatever the fuck you want. But this is my championship, and I'm doing it this way. Furthermore, Frazier was here first. So, toodaloo, bitch. Go shave your bald ass head or something. Get them skin chips together. I don't know. Well, he is a jackass. He did call him a jackass.
No rewards for jackass.
He said there's no rewards for jackasses. So he left. Ciampa left like a little kid. You know how little kids get when their daddies and their mamas don't give them nothing. They just, and then he just stomped off. So he left. And then Frazier and fucking Ilya decided to put on a whole classic in the middle of Smackdown. Okay? I don't know what the fuck kind of Red Bull these two niggas was on. But Nathan Frazier's chesticles looked like mincemeat. It was bad. Okay? But the boys was out there fighting, and Nathan Frazier almost had that motherfucker. But Ilya is very resilient. So the match continued. Ilya was able to hit that H-bomb, and it was game over. It was game over. Now, after the match was over, he gave Frazier his props, gave him a hug, shoved him off. Frazier left out the ring and got ready to leave, and Ciampa hit him in the back of the head right as he was getting ready to leave. And Ilya was like, what the fuck are you doing? They get in the back. Everybody start fighting. Axiom trying to go after Ciampa and beat the brakes off of Ciampa. Then, okay, foreshadowing. Triple H is known for the foreshadowing, okay? You have to pay attention, okay? Because after all of them is fighting, Ilya is, between the two, all of them hollering and screaming, all the commotion, Ilya title magically appears in the hands of none other than Tama Tonga. And Tama Tonga is staring at that title like a ravenous dog. You understand? Now, Ilya just start growling. Just immediately growling and seething. And then Tama Tonga just go, yeah, 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 yeah. And then shove the title back in his chesticles. It's coming. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Like my mama say. Just wait on it. Just wait on it. Anyway. So after that, we got the actual scheduled match that was next, which was Nia versus Alexa Bliss. Now, they was talking to the tag team champs in the back, and Charlotte was just like, it's just classic behavior, when you don't do the work and get yourself together, you end up with no friends and you're all alone. It's classic Gemini behavior. And Alexa Bliss just standing there like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, it's classic Gemini behavior. I'm telling you. She just hasn't done the work yet. When she does the work, she'll be a better person. I love this version of Charlotte because she's hella funny. It's funny. They went out there and Bliss was just like, I'm going to show Nia, that she just can't just walk all over me. Just because she's bigger, it means nothing. So they go out there. During the match, Nia Jax is obviously overpowering Bliss, but she has her moments to be able to step in and take over. As the match continues, she's knocking Bliss off of the edge of the apron, and Charlotte is catching her. This is irritating Nia for some reason. I guess she wants Bliss to fall on the ground, on the outside, and because she isn't, she's in her feelings. So she goes on this attack to try to take Bliss down, and Bliss ends up countering it. The part that really got people together was that Charlotte got on the apron and provided enough of a distraction for for Bliss to be able to pick up the win and pin Nia. Nia was ass up.
Booty, rocking everywhere.
That ass was at, honey, okay? And she was just a tip drilling. Ooh, she was tip drilling, child. I said, ooh, girl, your goods is at. Oh, it was all of it too. All her business was in these streets, child. Honey, that was the best part of the show. Besides the next part, because we got to Miz's match. Carmelo's match with Kit. The match was okay, but the part that really got me together was, of course, I knew Miz was coming. The Miz has never been one to just leave well enough alone. He is the only person who is going to make sure that feud is over and done with. And I told y'all that last week, just because you didn't see him last week, doesn't mean that he wasn't going to pop up. Okay? He came during the match with Kit, almost cost Carmelo the match, but Carmelo kicked out, which was shocking to all of us because I just swore that this match was over and Carmelo lost. But Carmelo was able to get Kit together and win. And as his arm was being raised, because Carmelo was looking for the Miz, couldn't find him. He faces hard cam, and Miz grabs him and gives him the skull crushing finale. And he tells him to his face, you say it's over. No, I will tell you when it's over. It's over when I say it's over. Had that man by his hair. Okay? Now, see, you disrespectful. Carmelo, if y'all had let the Fiend do what he was supposed to do the last time they fought, we wouldn't be having this conversation. You got to sick the wire 6 on him. That's the only way he gonna be quiet and go to home. Is he gotta be facing off against something he can't control or manipulate. You feel me? Now, there are a few things that was happening in the back, and there was another match on the card. Motor City Machine Guns went up against MFT. They lost. Motor City Machine Guns lost, I believe. If they didn't, I don't really care because MFT pretty much demolished everybody. Not only that, but earlier in the night, Ray Phoenix made it very clear that he wanted to go after, I cannot say that man's name. It's the tall one in the group. I can't say his name, so I ain't trying to mess it up. This is wrong. I got my thing wrong on here. Oh my God. But anyways, let me take that out. I'm looking at it like it ain't Freestyle Wednesday. So next week they're gonna face off, but Ray Phoenix came out there today and he took out all of them. Like MFTs took out all of them. Took out Motor City Machine Guns, took out Ray Phoenix. They was laid at, honey. Okay, laid at. It is bad. Now I don't know exactly what Solo was doing with his MFTs other than just beating up people. But I guess it's gonna lead to them doing something. Okay, at some point. Now we go to the backstage area where Nick Aldis is in his office and he calls Cody in there. Cody got on him an orange suit today because it's Halloween, All Hallows Eve. Okay. So Cody is out in Nick Aldis's office, and Nick Aldis says, "Listen, we're doing a thorough investigation into who attacked Jacob. And I'm sorry, Cody, but I have to ask, did you attack him? I'm looking you in your eye, man. The man, I need you to tell me the truth." Cody says, "I understand what you're doing." And the answer is no. He said, "I like Jacob, and I was looking forward to possibly going up against him if he was the man chosen. I didn't attack him. I've seen people have a straight poker face before, a la Naomi, so I'm not taking no chances. I will wait and see till it is revealed as to who did it. And if it's a letdown that it was the fucking Drew, I'm gonna be sad. But I have a serious suspicion that it more than likely was Randall Keith Orton or it was Cody. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. If it's Cody, I want all of the money. Do you understand? All of it in my hand. Anyways, I ain't see nothing else happening. So unless I missed some things, y'all can put it in the chat if I missed something, but I didn't see anything else happen. So they had the contract signing. Cody and Drew was going back and forth. I'm not gonna bore you with the details because honestly, the details don't matter. What matters is that Drew McIntyre put Cody through that motherfucking table after Nick basically told them to keep their hands off of each other until Saturday Night Main Event. Drew McIntyre did what he wanted to do and put the man through the table. I don't think Drew McIntyre gonna win on Saturday, but if he does, whatever. I'm just at the point where it's just like whatever. What about Jimmy? I didn't see Jimmy. Oh, I don't think Jimmy attacked him. And the show went off with Drew McIntyre standing tall while Cody Rhodes was writhing in pain through a table. Plain and simple. Very, very simple show. Quickly done. It went by faster than I thought, honestly. Usually Smackdown it drags just a little bit, but it didn't. It's pretty quick. So I don't think he attacked him. No. I don't think he did it. So Saturday Night Main Event is obviously tomorrow. Tomorrow is the 1st. From what I understand, too, just for some of y'all who may be affected by this, it seems that a federal judge has blocked Donald Trump and has turned Donald Trump's hand and is telling him to release the federal funds for the SNAP benefits so that people can eat. People in Ohio didn't have to worry about that because the governor had an emergency fund set up for them. Their funds would have been released on the 1st, but a lot of people around the country didn't. They were panicking, but there were also resources that they could partake in to ensure that they had money or food, even rides to go and get their medication and go to doctor's appointments. All that stuff is available to you. You just have to go to a website, to a page called Beverly Dines on Instagram or TikTok. She has all that information laid out in case you need it. Times are hard and y'all got to be able to take care of yourselves. So I highly recommend that y'all go and check out that lady's resources. With that being said, Saturday Night Main Event is tomorrow. Tomorrow's the 1st, okay? And this is the match card. There's only 4 matches on this show from what I understand. You got the vacated World Heavyweight Championship today over, I think it was on Rich Eisen's TV show, or I don't know where they were, but Seth Rollins was over there and basically he told everyone it was Rich Eisen. He loves that show. He's always over there and Rich Eisen always invites him over there. They gonna give him a show on Sirius XM. I'm telling you, it's coming. Okay, Seth Rollins is gonna have a whole sports show over there on Sirius XM. But anyways, he was on the Rich Eisen show and he told them that he's gonna be out for 6 months. So you have to calculate from the time he went down and push that out to 6 months. Okay, so when did he go down? Earlier this month? About 2 weeks ago, he got attacked. I want to say it was 2 weeks ago. So 2 weeks ago, let me see. 2 weeks ago puts us at October 13th. Okay. That was the day after he had defended the championship, the Crown Jewel Championship, when they were still in Perth. They were still in Australia. So it was the 13th. Okay, so 6 months. So we got from then, he went into surgery immediately, which was probably like the next day. So let's go to the end of the week. Probably had the surgery at the end of the week. So we got from then to November, that's 1 month. From November to December, 2. To January, February, March, April, which is what I told y'all that Seth would probably be back right before WrestleMania. WrestleMania is April 19th and 20th this year. It is not at the beginning of the month. So he will probably pop back up right before Mania starts. Like right before. He either will show up right before the night of Mania, or it'll be that Monday when he shows up. Promise you that. Anywhoosies, for now, we got a title to crown a new champion for. Seth Rollins is going to be out, so there's a new champion on the horizon. You could have Jey Uso as a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion, or you could have CM Punk as a 2-time World Heavyweight Champion. We will see this coming Saturday. We also have this championship match. If you care, I'm just going to tell you right now, I believe that Cody's probably going to retain. If they swerve us and give it to Drew, all right, let's see where y'all go with it. And then we have this one. It was added this past Monday. Dominic Mysterio is going to be in an Intercontinental Championship triple threat match against Rusev and Penta. IC title is going to be on the line, so we'll see. But I think Dominic's going to retain. And then we have this title match. Jade Cargill is facing off against Tiffany Stratton. I believe that Jade Cargill should get this championship. Tiffany Stratton can go home, rehab her knee, and shut up. That's it. That's all.
So that triple threat match with Dominic, the match with Dominic is a triple threat?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, he's going to win because at least be cheap.
Well, yeah, I mean, but not even that. He's just going to win. He's not even going to do a lot of work in the match. A lot of the work is going to be done by Rusev and Penta. Mm-hmm. And then he's going to come in and steal it with his feet on the ropes. I'm telling you right now. It's going to be a 619. Boom, he wins. John Cena is showing up on Monday Night Raw, but it's going to be on November 17th. His final match, his final appearance as a WWE superstar with his final bout is going to be in Washington, D.C., and it is going to be at Saturday night's main event, the day after my birthday on December 13th. There is still no word on who his opponent will be, but it's probably going to be fucking Brock Lesnar, which sucks.
Ew.
And
have him lose his match life is
crazy. And they say that because it's going to be in DC, a lot of DC bigwigs are going to be there, including President Trump. If they put that man on camera, I'm changing the channel. Okay? I don't really care about any of that. I care about the fact that John Cena is retiring at Saturday Night Main Event. That's what I care about. I don't want to see JD Vance and his eyeliner on my TV screen. I'm not trying to look at P. Hegseth and his drunk ass. I don't want to see that. We're focusing on John Cena. Okay? Now, after all of that, well, prior to that, Deadline is having NXT is having their final PLE of the year, which is Deadline. And it's going to be in San Antonio, Texas on December 6th. You know, that's Shawn Michaels' hometown, baby. You know, you're going to show out. You're going to show out. You feel me? And we got a few more PLEs to announce for the rest of the year. So, AEW has their Blood and Guts on November 12th, and that is on Nicole's birthday. And then we have Full Gear happening on November 22nd in Newark, New Jersey. WWE also has Survivor Series in San Diego that following week on the 29th. Okay. And then we'll head into Saturday Night Main Event, and Deadline, and that'll be the last PLEs of the year. And then in January, an entire run for European tour, and of course going back to Saudi for Royal Rumble. All that's going to be happening the whole month of January. So prepare yourselves to be watching Raw at 4 o'clock in the afternoon instead of at 8 p.m. Okay? Sir. All of these dates are the dates that are set, and they do have 4 specific dates, 2 for Raw and 2 for SmackDown, that they will be showing throughout this month of them being overseas. Okay? And then the tickets are on sale for WrestleMania if you plan on going. Actually, it's 18th and 19th, so I'm sorry about that. If you plan on going, the tickets are on sale. I think this is probably going to be their lowest ticket sales for WrestleMania in the longest time, because nobody's going to be able to afford to go to Vegas for Mania. But they are putting their tickets on sale. The combo tickets for WrestleMania are on sale right now. And of course, WrestleMania is going to be April 18th and 19th next year in 2026. And all the way down in September on the 6th, Money in the Bank is going to be in New Orleans. And there are 2 more pay-per-views that have been announced for next year. Elimination Chamber is going to be in Chicago next year. And you're going to have SummerSlam in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay? So all of that's happening next year. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I will see you guys on Monday after Monday Night Raw if it's worth watching. Okay? Bye. Bye.
Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more wrestling content. Check out our merch and consider becoming a member for exclusive perks, special emojis, and members-only content.